6 out of 1,000 rapists serve time for their crimes. 6 out of 1,000. Advocates say that's because victims are afraid to come forward for issues like victim blaming and lenient penalties. Well, tonight we're hearing from one survivor about her horrific experience. She wants to offer hope to other victims.
I will never talk the same. I will never walk the same. Nothing's ever going to be the same, but I don't want to lose faith.
Roxanne Blevins was divorced after 2 decades of marriage and finally working to find that new special someone. And like so many others, she tried online.
We met through Bumble and chatted for hours for a few days.
Roxy says she and Jason Matthew Carr then talked on the phone for hours before meeting in Woodland Park and sharing a whirlwind 3 days. He met her friends, some family, even helped her around the house. And then the snow came.
Went to the movies with us, and then his car didn't start, and then we had a big snowstorm. So he ended up staying at my house because he couldn't leave.
Through it all, she witnessed some red flags, but brushed it off. He was helping her fix up the house and being a companion.
But I was happy because somebody actually understood me and got who I was, because I've been through other stuff before.
At one point, though, she decided he needed to go, but then he wouldn't.
Let me get my 2 tools, and I said, no, I'll grab them, and they were in my room. He just locked the door behind me. Proceeded to tear me apart, kind of just took my breath away to the point to where all I saw was when he was strangling me, I was almost gone. I could see lights, I couldn't breathe.
She cried and begged, staring at the clock on her wall as an hour and 15 minutes passed.
Worst thing I've ever been through in my life, and I've kind of been through a lot.
Carr held her in her home for hours. The next day, she was able to escape and eventually ended up at Memorial Hospital. Their nurses specialize in forensic medical exams that can be used in rape trials. Her injuries were severe.
All I remember is them telling me that I was hurt so bad that I had to come back in a week because I couldn't. Everything was bruised and bleeding and whatnot.
And she was worried Carr was still out there as even more fear set in.
I sat in my car for several hours thinking, what did I just do? Now everybody's gonna think bad of me. And a lot of people did.
But that did not stop Roxy from fighting back. Teller County Sheriff's deputies were on the case, and a few days later, Jason Matthew Carr was arrested in Weld County on suspicion of sexual assault, false imprisonment, third-degree assault, and domestic violence. TESSA advocates helped Roxy with counseling, her bills, and navigating the legal system, where she had to relive her horror over and over. Carr pleaded not guilty, but thanks to Roxy's evidence, he was sentenced in Teller County to at least 4 years in prison, plus at least 20 years of sex offender probation. Unusual, considering stats show out of 1,000 rapists, only 6 will serve time.
Unfortunately, most rapists walk free.
Sherry Lynn Boyles with TESSA says there's a lot of reasons for that. People will say the predator made a mistake, is sorry, was drunk, and they'll blame the victims. They're put through the ringer, and so many just don't come forward.
There's a lot of victim blaming that happens in these cases. They don't think they're blaming the victim, but that's what happens, is we put the responsibility on the victim, and then we go through this, well, do we believe the victim? We don't see that in other kinds of crimes where we're wondering whether the victim is credible, but we do that with sexual assault.
And stats show these violators will strike again as they continue to prey on women's trust and vulnerabilities.
Most rapists are serial rapists. It's not a one-time, I was drunk, they were drunk. They're usually going after people again and again and again.
Our research shows at least one other violent crime in Carr's past. Regardless, Roxy says she'll never be the same, but is thankful knowing he's locked up.
I just want to do something positive out of something that was so scary and so ugly.
While she works to move forward and empower others to fight back too. We thank Roxy for her bravery and for sharing her story with us. She now wants to become a TESSA advocate and help more people. She says she has forgiven Carr, who is eligible for parole in March 2021. If you need any help or advice after a sexual assault or domestic violence incident, call TESSA's 24/7 hotline, 719-633-3819. Do not be afraid. There are people ready to help you. And for more resources and information, click on this story on KOAA.com.